Hello everyone. Today I'm revealing a surprising fact that many middle-aged adults have been getting wrong about exercise. While we've long believed that cardio exercise is best for health and longevity, groundbreaking large-scale medical research has completely overturned this conventional wisdom. After age 50, strength training reduces mortality rates by an astounding 87%, more than cardio exercise alone. The terrifying reality of muscle loss after middle age. Let's first examine the deadly changes occurring in our bodies after middle age. According to long-term tracking studies by internationally recognized aging research institutions, we naturally lose approximately 3% to 8% of our muscle mass every year after age 30. Particularly after 50, this rate accelerates dramatically, with muscle loss reaching up to 10% annually. Even more shocking is the rapid decline in bodily functions that accompanies muscle loss. A 20% reduction in muscle mass leads to approximately 15% decrease in basal metabolic rate and over 30% weakening of immune function. This goes far beyond simply becoming weaker and becomes a serious issue directly connected to survival. The limitations and blind spots of cardio exercise. We need to reevaluate the effects of cardio exercise that we've believed in for so long. Meta-analysis results conducted by world-class sports medicine researchers have clearly proven that cardio exercise alone cannot prevent muscle mass loss after middle age. Prolonged cardio exercise can actually increase cortisol hormone secretion, which may accelerate muscle breakdown. Research results showing that marathon runners have significantly less muscle mass and lower bone density than the general population support this finding. Even more surprising is that cardio exercise's effect on cardiovascular health is more limited than previously thought. Even with over 150 minutes of moderate intensity cardio per week, cardiovascular disease risk reduction remains around 25%. While combining strength training increases this effect to 45%. The amazing life extension mechanisms of strength training. Revolutionary research from prestigious overseas medical universities has revealed the specific physiological mechanisms by which strength training affects life extension. Strength training goes beyond simply building muscle to strengthen our body's entire survival system. First, strength training significantly increases secretion of growth hormone and IGF-1. These hormones play key roles not only in maintaining muscle mass, but also in strengthening immune function, increasing bone density, and improving cognitive function. Studies show that 60-year-olds who regularly perform strength training maintain growth hormone levels similar to non-exercising 40-year-olds. Second, strength training dramatically improves mitochondrial function. Mitochondria serve as cellular powerhouses, and their function rapidly declines with aging. Continuing strength training for over 12 weeks improves mitochondrial energy production efficiency by approximately 40%, leading to increased vitality throughout the body. Shocking results revealed by large-scale epidemiological studies. Let's examine the results of large-scale cohort research that astounded the global medical community. This study followed approximately 1.16 million adults over age 50 for an average of 18 years, clearly revealing mortality differences based on exercise type. Groups performing strength training twice or more weekly had 46% lower overall mortality compared to completely sedentary groups. Meanwhile, cardio-only groups showed mortality reduction effects of just 24%. Even more remarkable was that groups combining strength training and cardio showed 67% mortality reduction. Particularly dramatic differences appeared in cardiovascular disease mortality rates. Strength training groups showed 58% reduction in heart disease deaths, while cardio-only groups achieved only 31% reduction. Amazing ways muscle saves lives. Recent discoveries reveal that muscle is not merely a motor organ, but an essential endocrine organ vital for maintaining life. Hormone-like substances called myokines, secreted by muscles regulate health throughout our entire body. For example, Irisin, a myokine secreted by muscle, promotes BDNF production in the brain, improving cognitive function and preventing dementia. Research actually shows that 70-year-olds who regularly perform strength training maintain cognitive function similar to non-exercising 50-year-olds. Another myokine, IL-15, suppresses cancer cell growth and strengthens immune function. This explains why people who do strength training have approximately 40% lower cancer incidence rates than the general population. Overwhelming differences in bone density and fracture prevention. Osteoporosis and fractures after middle age are serious life-threatening problems. Hip fractures in people over 65 result in 1 year mortality rates of 20% for men and 15% for women, according to research published in prestigious international medical journals. Strength training's effect on increasing bone density is approximately 5 times greater than cardio exercise. Particularly notable are increases in spine and hip bone density, with some 70-year-olds who regularly strength train showing higher bone density than non-exercising 50-year-olds. This occurs because mechanical stimulation applied to bones during strength training promotes osteoblast activity. Conversely, cardio exercise provides relatively weak mechanical stimulation, limiting bone density improvement effects. Blood sugar control and metabolic syndrome improvement. Diabetes ranks as the 5th leading cause of death among Korean adults, making it a serious condition. Analysis by internationally verified diabetes research teams shows strength training's effects on blood sugar control are far superior to cardio exercise. Strength training increases muscle mass, expanding storage space for glycogen, the body's glucose storage. It also improves insulin sensitivity, fundamentally enhancing blood sugar controllability. After 12 weeks of strength training, HbA1c levels decreased an average of 1.2%, while cardio groups achieved only 0.7% reduction. Effects on mental health and cognitive function. According to remarkable results published by world-class neuroscience researchers, strength training's impact on brain health is more extensive and lasting than cardio exercise. Strength training significantly increases BDNF secretion, promoting new brain cell generation. It also improves blood flow to the prefrontal cortex and hippocampus, enhancing memory and judgment. Depression improvement effects are also superior with strength training. Post-strength training serotonin and dopamine secretion levels are approximately 30% higher compared to cardio exercise, with depression relief effects comparable to antidepressants. Effective middle-age strength training programs. So how should we start strength training? Let me introduce the most effective medically verified methods. First priority should be compound joint exercises. Movements like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses simultaneously stimulate multiple muscle groups, providing high time efficiency. Second is following the principle of progressive overload. Weight or repetitions should increase by approximately 2.5% weekly to induce continuous muscle growth and functional improvement. Third is ensuring adequate rest and recovery. At least 48 hours of rest are needed after strength training, during which actual muscle growth and functional improvement occur. Safety guidelines for starting. There are essential safety rules to consider when starting strength training after middle age. First, consult with medical professionals before exercising to confirm absence of cardiovascular abnormalities or joint problems. Exercise intensity should start at 60% of maximum weight capacity and increase gradually for safety. Learning correct form under professional trainer guidance is essential for injury prevention. Exercise frequency of 2 to 3 times weekly is appropriate, with each session limited to 45 to 60 minutes. Excessive exercise can actually impair immune function, requiring caution. The importance of nutritional intake. Proper nutrition is essential for maximizing strength training effects. Protein intake is particularly important, requiring 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight for optimal muscle synthesis. Consuming protein and carbohydrates together within 30 minutes Post-exercise aids muscle recovery and growth. Milk, eggs, chicken breast, and fish are excellent protein sources. Proper combination with cardio exercise. Just because strength training is more effective doesn't mean cardio should be completely eliminated. The best strategy utilizes advantages of both exercise types. Adding 15 to 20 minutes of light cardio after strength training helps improve cardiopulmonary function and reduce body fat. However, excessive cardio can counteract strength training effects, requiring maintenance of appropriate levels. Please subscribe and like this video. If you found this valuable health information helpful, don't forget to hit the notification bell to receive our latest health insights. We're committed to providing evidence-based information to help you live your healthiest, longest life possible.